Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richie here, back in the strange, weird, wacky, and wild world of modded Skyblock. We're back here today with a couple things to do, a few terrifying improvements since the last episode, and a goal for this one, which is to produce a Cobble Generator. Now, if you remember from the last episode, we started with a tree growing on top of a block of dirt. And in our last episode, we went out and we made a little mob farm. We made some more dirt for trees to grow on by composting saplings. And today, we are going to make a cobble generator. I've got a little bit of cobblestone, and the way this works is completely confusing and, frankly, a little bit exhausting. So you compost saplings in a barrel in order to make this dirt in the first place. And once that dirt's done composting, you collect it and then sift it in a sieve. And when you sift it in a sieve, you get little tiny pieces of stone as well as some randomly generated seeds and saplings. Through that, I've actually got a birch tree sapling so far, and more interestingly, a rubber sapling. But the important thing we're after is these little annoying pieces of stone that can only be used to craft cobblestone. But oh no, we're not done there. You build a wooden hammer, and you smash the cobblestone with the wooden hammer to make gravel. And you smash the gravel with a hammer to make sand, and you smash the hammer to make dust. And you put the dust in a barrel of rainwater, and that turns it into clay. And then you combine the clay with a few other things, and with the clay you make an unfired crucible. It took forever. And once you have that, we take 8 other generated cobble and make a furnace. And with that furnace, oh yes, we have to cook the crucible. And hopefully, I really, really hope this works. Once this crucible is cooked, it creates a fully operational, fully functional crucible. Now, you probably have no idea what that does, and I don't really have any idea either. But the basic thing I think you're supposed to do is take stone in this crucible and put it in, and then, put a torch by this thing over there. Sorry about that voice crack. Put a torch in the... This said melt it with a torch. No. It says it won't work? Okay, I'm probably doing this all wrong. But in case I'm not, I'm gonna collect enough saplings to make another hydro-frackin' piece of dirt. And with that piece of dirt, we're going to create another piece of stone. And oh my gosh, you guys need to see this because I am an idiot. Also, I have that crown on my head. I forget exactly what happened to lead to this circumstance, but it turns out that there are thousands of hats you can collect in game, and it turns out I got one of them. But on to the more important stuff. I discovered there is such a thing as vein miner in this world, and that does what it says. It essentially destroys all blocks of the same type. So let's destroy that. Boom. We just mass take out blocks. And it is amazing. Can we do it with all of these? Can't even reach there. We can. We actually can. Now, we are sort of out of saplings, so it's probably going to be a while until we can get this dumb thing running. But when we do, you can bet that I'm gonna have done it completely wrong, and that we'll have to do it again. And guess who's an idiot? The torch needs to be under the crucible. The problem with this right here is that, well, our ridiculously expensive furnace is under that crucible right there. And we need, essentially, to break the furnace in a way that doesn't involve losing it forever. So, I'm cooking up a clay bucket right here. Please say this can actually hold water. And what I want to do is make another platform underneath our current one. Maybe a nice set of stairs going down. And that hopefully will allow us to catch our baby furnace as it falls, because I do not want to sink the time into building a new one of those. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do I jump when I touch water? That is not cool. That is not cool, game. Come on. Okay, slabbing down. Slabbing down. I'm slabbing. I'm slabbing all over the place. Oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Okay. Come, Richie. Come, Richie. Come, Richie. Ah. It's not what I wanted. It's really not what I wanted. Okay. Spin around. Spin around. Spin around. Spin around. Don't fall off. Come on, please. Just one more. We just need to place one more. And we just did that. We just, like... that wasn't as impressive as it looked, probably. But anyway, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. It's melting. And you know what? We can go make another clay bucket right now with some of this dirt we got. We can make that bucket and we can fill it. Oh, you guys guessed it. With lava. And you know what? It's more than half finished melting now. So what I'm going to do, just to start this whole thing out, is sort of go out this way. I know this island is a complete mess, and at one point in time, maybe, possibly, I will fix it. But for now, I'm just going to make an infinite water source right here, slabbing this off, and covering everything evenly. Place water right here. Place water right there, and boom, infinite water achieved, meaning we can now make an infinite amount of clay. And with that infinite clay, we don't really need another bucket now, do we? Because this one's empty. But when we do have another bucket, when this is all melted, I will grab... You know, can we grab a bucket full now? No, we can't. I'm impatient, but I'm going to have to wait to grab that nice bucket full of lava. In the meantime, we'll make some more torches for our tiny little island. Man, this place really is a mess, isn't it? And after all that work, this lava is ready to go. Now, I'm a little scared to place this down, because after all, we do live on a platform made of wood. And wooden platforms are not exactly the best thing to put fire-like material near. So we have a few options. We can hope that this is long ago, because this is an older update, and it used to be that wooden slabs wouldn't catch on fire. However, we don't have any way to test that. The second thing we could do is try to build out that way, and then punch all of the blocks away near it, so that it's just floating in the air. And the problem with that is we wouldn't be able to use our Cobble Generator at all. So the third and most horrible option is to make more stone. I'm not exactly sure how. I'm not exactly sure why we need so many blocks. But I think I'm just going to have to craft more. And I know it sucks because we're so close to having that infinite cobble. But it's going to have to wait just a little bit. And sift, 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 sift. Sift, 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 sift. sift, and craft. And that gives us an incredibly unuseful 6 blocks of stone. So we'll punch out this block here, and basically this is where the lava is going to be forming. So we have a space right here, and then we have our lava block capped back here. And I think for now, with a heavy emphasis on for now, this is actually going to be able to do it. Let's just throw a temporary slab that will burn up at any second over to right there. Oh my gosh. I do not want to fall. I do not want to fall. I do not want to fall. And then let's grab our lava bucket, hop back over here, and please, please, please. You know what we need? We need a... Oh, if we put a block under there, it's going to burn up anyway. Lava. Lava. And it works! It actually really works. Now, it's not going to be very efficient, mostly because as of now, all of our drops are going to be floating away. But let's see if we can cover this area right here. And then we have to go down a block underneath this, so like right here, and cover this area too, I think. And just cap these sides off so that it doesn't look ugly. And we did it! We made a cobble generator. Granted, that took an eternity and a half. In regular Skyblock, you would already have a cobble generator by now. But here's the thing. In regular Skyblock, you're not going to be able to grow anything near like what we are going to be able to do. So let's use these tools right here, which I don't think I've showed you yet, to make a set of epic tools. Now, the way this works is really, really complicated. What you do is first make stencils, which as you can see I've already done, for various items. And then you take those stencils and you punch out the shapes required for them out of, say, stone. So we take a stencil and a pickaxe head. We use that little map there to make us a pickaxe head. And there are all sorts of things we need for this right here. We need a binding, we need a tool rod, which I already made by accident before. And then when it comes time to build it, we go to a completely other station and we smash them all together. And there we go. We have made a tinker tool. And let me show you how these things work, because honestly, it's amazing. If we press E right here and hold Shift, you can see the skill level is clumsy and we have very little XP. But as we continue to mine with this thing, we continue to gain XP, and we continue to keep growing the ability on this pick. And once I've used all 96 XP, we gain a completely new level on this pick, and we get a booster on it. Now, it could be mining speed. I've had picks that repair themselves before, and it just gets some super awesome ability. And slowly over time, it stacks these abilities. So by using your pick more and more, it becomes better and better. And later down the line, you can swap out different parts in the same pick to make it better without losing any of those stacked enchantments. And while this makes losing your items a little more sad, it makes enchanting not useless, because there's some crazy enchantments, but at least in early game, you can get a great pick that will grow as you use it. And check it out. We've gotten our first modifier on our brand new pick. We've hit a new level. And the skill we got is Beheading. This pick now has Beheading level 1. So I have absolutely no clue why we would need to behead someone with a pickaxe. But trust me, if we did, this would be the one to use. I'm sure of it. You know what it might do? Oh, it might increase the amount of heads that get dropped by mobs. That is so weird, but also So very, very fun. So I'm gonna kill all of the mobs left in our mob farm, provided I can see them at all. Let's repair our pick really quick. We're gonna run around to our base and grab all of the loot bags that we've collected in this episode from killing monsters, because I have to say, we have quite a lot of them, and as from what I've seen in the last episode, they tend to be just complete wildcards. You have no clue what you could get, and I love that. So right now, F5, that's not F5, come on. We're gonna open all of our loot bags, starting with very, very simple ones. We got some redstone, that's nice. And just keep going through all of these until, oh my gosh, we're getting some cool stuff. We run out of them. We have iron leggings now. And look at this, we have aqua rings, sacred rubber saplings. Warning, pack rats, world. Whoa. That seems completely dangerous and terrifying, but I'm probably gonna plant that anyway. And look at this. A sword, like a magical sword, as well as 2 more bags of treasure inside of our treasure bag. Let's throw that on there. I think there's a space for these rings. Oh no, did I drop that ring? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, do not drop the ring. And yeah. Yeah, we now have a ring that gives us aqua discounts and 2 more bags of treasure. 18 coins, 34 gold coins, and a necklace that gives us magical powers. I keep dropping stuff that I do not yet know how to use, which is both terrifying and amazing and wonderful. But anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. I certainly had a ton of fun making it, and if you did, if you went down there and hit that like button, I would be so, so very happy. And of course, if you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. But until the next time, guys, this has been Richie, and I'm out. I'll see ya.